know any chance you will send Rebecca the video link?
I'm opening up
Yeah, I believe he is doing that right now.
I'm trying to right now. We're on YouTube and Facebook streaming right now. Audio and all that.
Yeah, he's sending her the link.
Test 1 2 1 2.
Now for prayer. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we are about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner which by our words and our actions is pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in a spirit of sportsmanship and with respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the coaches, officials, parents, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us in this game. Here, in Jesus' name, amen. Sit down in the corners. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Now will you please continue to stand? Gentlemen, remove your caps as we get set for our national anthem. Sung by choir members Alex Lofton, Preston Soto, Anthony Pellerin, and Charlie Balomo.
Testing. 1, 2. Check, 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 check. A little bit of echo. Do you hear that? Or like, check. 1, 2. Testing, testing. Check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Number 13, Rich Hockey. For number 32, Nathan Howard. And on that board, number 2, Jordan Johnson. The head coach for the Panthers, Johnny Messler. Assistant coach, Jeff Atkins, and Jameer Mason. All right, St. Thomas, make some noise! St. Thomas introducing John Farr for your St. Thomas Eagles! Throwing that guard, he's a junior, number 1, Jamar Franklin! At guard, number 2, he's a junior, guard, senior, number 0, Ty Beston. At forward, number 21, senior, Jake Pike. And the man in the middle, he's a senior, number 34, Michael Oaks. The head coach for the St. Thomas Eagles, Parnell James. Assistant coaches, John Parati,
the anthem has been played. The player introductions have gone through, and we are ready to play basketball here at St. Thomas High School. as St. Thomas takes on St. Pius in this district matchup. St. Thomas comes into this game red hot, 20-1 on the season. St. Pius, on the other hand, struggling just a bit, 6-20 for them. These two teams played earlier in the season. Back on Thursday, December 15th, or no, excuse me, the first game in this matchup. Back on Tuesday, January 17th, St. Thomas won that matchup 44-35. Getting things underway, starting five for St. Thomas: Ty Beston, Jamar Franklin, Aaron Valentine, Jake Pike, and Michael Oakes. They start with the ball. Pike from three, and he drills it. And that is a way to get the crowd fired up early. 3-0 lead early here for St. Thomas. For the Panthers, starters: KJ Dibble, Jordan Johnson, Vincent Doucet, Grant Schupak, and Nathan Alvarez. And that ball goes out of bounds on Vincent Doucet. So first turnover of the game. As I said, Panthers struggling this season, 0-5 in District 6A, or excuse me, TAP 6A District 2 play. Valentine looking to throw the pass inside. Said it's Franklin who takes it in, throws it away, but it's off a Panther defender. Franklin inbounds it to Jake Pike. Now with the drive, Beston out to Franklin. One dribble and a shot. 2 for 2 from three are the Eagles. Jamar Franklin drills it. Now coming the other way, KJ Dibble. Dibble drops it off to Jordan Johnson. Johnson gonna pull up for three. His shot's no good. Rebound Panthers. Gonna be Dibbled. Dropping it off to the big man Alvarez. Tries to run inside. Gonna be blocked by Pike. Now St. Thomas coming the other way. Layup is good, and it's a quick 8-0 run. Ty Beston puts the layup up and in. Doucet working, puts it back to Johnson. Johnson spin move inside. His shot no good. Now Beston coming the other way. Accelerates, ball out of bounds, but will go off of Alvarez, so it will stay St. Thomas basketball. Pike from three again, and he nails it. St. Thomas has come out of here absolutely on fire. 3 from 3, and that's going to be an early timeout from Coach Johnny Misley and the Panthers. What a start here for the Eagles. 11-0 run to get things started. 3 from 3 from 3. Jake Pike leading the way with 2 of them. Jake Pike, the second leading scorer on this St. Thomas squad, 10.7 points per game. Jamar Franklin, the leading point getter, with 12.5. It's a bit of a tune-up game here, you could say, for the Eagles as they take on St. Pius. Big game comes next week against Concordia Lutheran. That game on Friday at 7:30 here at St. Thomas High School will be for the district championship. And if the way they're playing today is indication, Coach Carnell James' squad already looking focused and ready to go. No substitutions here for the Panthers. Same for St. Thomas. Layup from Johnson, no good. Panthers can't buy a basket right now. I'm gonna take it out, Dibble will reset. Dibble passes it off to Alvarez, back to Dibble. Dibble drives in, his layup is no good. Johnson with the offensive rebound, his shot is no good. Pike with the board, but he throws it away. And Ducey with the first bucket of the game for the Panthers. Makes it 11-2, 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in this first quarter. It's been a fire-hot start so far for St. Thomas. They are 3 from 3 from three-point land. What a pass there from Pike. Oaks couldn't finish. Gets his own board, puts it up again. No good once again for the big man, Michael Oaks. And that's going to be the first foul of the game. It's been a breakneck pace here today. That is the first foul. 3.5 minutes into the ball game. Been a bit of a track meet for both teams. Dibble with the drive, gets it poked away by Franklin. Franklin surveying the court, gonna take it himself. Dump off to Pike, and he do it again. He does. Jake Pike, 3 from 3. 9 points on the game. Big man for St. Thomas has been unstoppable. What a find there as well from Jamar Franklin. Jordan Johnson looking for a pass, was looking for Ducey. That ball's gonna go out of bounds. Third turnover just in this early going for the Panthers. Bit of a high half-court press. Franklin breaks it with ease. Stumbles, able to get a pass off, but the ball finally stolen away from Valentine. Jordan Johnson taking the ball down the court. He'll take it all the way. Offensive foul. What a job by Michael Oaks. The big man puts his body on the line. First team foul for the Panthers. First one on Johnson. Eagles will take it the other way. So over 3 minutes left here, 14-2 ball game. It's been all Eagles here in the early going. Valentine with the ball. Gets it back from Beston. From deep, Franklin feeling it in and out. First missed three-pointer of the game for St. Thomas. Franklin going to inbound the ball. Watch Pike or Oates here, the two big men. Oh, it's Beston. Easy bucket for him. Now Jordan Johnson trying to up the tempo. Beston guarding him well. Three-point attempt from Ducey, no good. Valentine puts it forward to Pike. Pike back to Valentine. Franklin in the corner, back to Valentine from three, no good. Off the hands of Pike to Johnson. Johnson. Dump off to Dibble, inside to Ducey, and he puts it up and in. Vincent Ducey, all the points on the day so far for the Panthers. So it is 16-4. Valentine takes the ball in the corner. Going to be stolen from him, gathered by Alvarez. Panthers looking to get something going here. Already this game quickly getting out of hand here in the first quarter. Go inside to Shupak. That ball's stolen. Coming the other way is Oates. Can't finish on the pass from Beston. Shupak coming the other way. Drives in on Pike. Pike with a clean block. Panthers retain possession though. Johnson almost loses it. He does. Pike passes it away. Big man all alone, and he throws it down. Well, excuse me there. Jake Pike throwing it down on the fast break. Timeout, 1:13 left to go in the first quarter. We'll take our first break here. You're listening to the Legacy Sports Network, brought to you by First Command.
Once again, I want to remind you, for St. Thomas Chili will be throwing out one of a kind at Silver and Pine Main Street. If you did a good one, you better let it go and make some noise!
18-12 ball game.
Keith Jackson, your credit card is up here.
18-4 ball game. St. Thomas leading St. Pius. 1:13 left to go in the first quarter. It's been all St. Thomas so far, and they're going to make their first substitutions of the game. Evan Levy comes into the game for Pike. And number 25, Schaefer Henderson, come into the game as well. Still the same five for the Panthers. Dibble guarded by Levy. Tries to get in to do save. Valentine with the steal. Going forward to Beston. Beston finds Franklin in the corner. Back to Beston. Levy drives. Floater. No good. Rebound Doucet. Under a minute now in the first quarter. Alvarez corner three. No good. Rebound Henderson. Pushes it ahead to Franklin. Franklin's layup is up and in. Coming the other way, the Panthers. Mid-range jumper, Johnson, no good. Henderson, the fresh legs. Pushes it up to Beston. Beston fouled by Shupak. First foul of the game for Shupak. Second team foul. First free throws of the game. This first quarter has absolutely been rocketing by. Jordan Johnson, or excuse me, Ty Beston, his first free throw is good. Second free throw is as well. St. Thomas with the press. They get it under to Alvarez. Great job there from the Panthers. Now time running down. It's going to be Franklin. Puts up the shot. It is no good. So fiery first quarter there for the St. Thomas Eagles. They lead 22-6. We'll take a short break here on the Legacy Sports Network. This broadcast brought to you by First Command.
All right, who wants some t-shirts? You better live like Joe and make some noise!
A raucous crowd here at St. Thomas High School. Absolutely packed to the gills here for this District 2 6A TAPS matchup between St. Pius and St. Thomas. 20-6. St. Thomas in firm control of this one after one quarter. Second quarter action now getting underway as Rocky Mazziotti into the game for the Panthers, seeing his first action of the game as is number 5, Derek Carroll. Carroll's spin move. The big man Alvarez from deep, and he nails it. Nathan Alvarez makes it 22-9. Just over 7.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Bit of a 2-3 zone here being deployed by the Panthers. St. Thomas will need to attack the middle. Levy and Henderson trying to do that, but they can't get the ball. Instead, it's going to be a three-pointer by Beston, and he drills it. 9 points on the day for Beston, 25-9. Now the score, just over 7 minutes to go. And Jordan Johnson finds his first points of the game, make it 25-11. With a nifty spin move down in the post. Kick out to Levy. Levy's three. No good. Beston fighting for the board. It's Alvarez who's going to get it. Alvarez dumps off to Mazziotti. Push forward to Johnson. Ball poked away from Levy from behind, but it's picked up by Carroll. Foul going to be called on Doucet on the scramble, so it will be St. Thomas ball. Going the other way. And the leading scorer of the game, Jake Pike, steps back in for Jamar Franklin. Pike with 11 on the day, 3 for 3 from downtown, as will Michael Oakes and Jackson Fazande. Pike from the corner again. Oh my goodness, he is automatic. 28-11 now the score, just under 6 minutes to go in the first half. St. Thomas firmly in control of this one. Started the game on an 11-0 run and have not looked back since. Alvarez, good find inside to Doucet. Making it 28-13. St. Thomas still up front. Oh, Pike again, can he do it? Oh, finally he misses a three on his 5th attempt of the game. But Jackson Fazan gets the offensive rebound, puts it in. 30 points now for St. Thomas, just 13 for the Panthers. Jordan Johnson, mid-range jumper, thing of beauty right there from number 0. Makes it 30-15, just under 5 minutes left to go in this first half. Pass inside from Henderson, knocked away. Johnson almost lost the ball, then he does. Fazan up ahead to Levy. Levy's layup easily in, makes it 32-15. Excuse me, Evan Levi. I do apologize to the Levi family. Levi gets his first 2 points of the game. Alvarez from way deep. Off the back iron, no good. 32-15, just over 4 minutes left here in this first half. Oates with the drive, gets rejected, but able to come away with the ball. Levi from 3, hits the backboard. Pike gonna slow things down. Great find inside. And the big man, Michael Oates, throws it down for his first points of the game. Timeout called on the court for St. Pius. Take a short break here. St. Thomas leads St. Pius 34-15. You're listening to the Legacy Sports Network, brought to you by First Command.
All right,
Well, tragedy has just struck in the booth as I was unable to catch a T-shirt for myself, but we'll try again during the next timeout. Game back underway. St. Thomas leads 35-15 here on the Legacy Sports Net. Drive by Mazziati. Kicks it out to Shupak. His shot no good. Levi coming the other way for the Eagles. Leading 34-15. They've been in firm control this entire ball game. Looking to close out this first half strong. What passing there, and one. Schaefer Henderson puts it up and in, his first points of the game. Makes it 36-15, and he'll step to the charity stripe. 3:19 left to go here in this first half. Henderson drills the free throw. The Eagles only 3 free throw attempts, but they're 3 for 3 on the day. Lead balloons now to 22 for St. Thomas. Shupak with a bit of a messy drive. Foul on the court. I believe that's going to be called on Pike. No, excuse me. They called that on Fazan. His first of the game, just the second team foul for the Eagles. It's been a clean game from them. Trenton Evans seeing his first action of the game, and he makes the most of it. Drives and puts a bucket in. 37-17 now the score. Under 3 minutes left to go, first half. The 20-1 St. Thomas Eagles showing how they've amassed that record. Anderson, strong dribble, blocked away by Evans, who's made his presence felt quickly. Pass ahead to Alvarez. Back out to Mazziati. And he nails the three-pointer. First 3 of the game for the Panthers. 37-20. Now the score. Levi drives, kicks out to Pike from the corner. Jake Pike, unbelievable. 17 first half points for Jake Pike, 40-20. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Jake Pike heading the other way. Oates puts it up and in. Drive by Mazziati, gets fouled. Foul be on Levi. 1:27 left to go in the first half. A 42-20 lead. First free throw nailed by Rocky Mazziati. 3 substitutions into the game comes Valentine, Franklin, and Beston. Out goes Henderson and Fazan and Levi. So the original starting 5 back into the game for the Eagles. Free throw is good. 5 points now for Rocky Mazziati. 42-22 the score. 1 minute, 20 seconds left here in the first half. Valentine guarded by Evans. Jumps it off to Franklin. Corner for Pike. Nails it again. 20 points now for Jake Pike. 6 3-pointers. Under a minute now. 45-22 St. Thomas lead. Big rejection on Evans from Pike. Will remain St. Thomas ball, or excuse me, St. Pius ball. Pardon me there. And that is going to be a turnover there, back court. Errant pass by Derek Carroll. Jake Pike, 20 points. First quarter, 6 of 7 from 3. And now it's Jamar Franklin. And he dribbles it off his ankle. And goes out of bounds. So turnover there from Franklin. St. Pius get the ball back. 39 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Almost a travel there from Evans. He gets the pass off. 3 from Carroll, no good. Rebound Oates. And that pass intercepted by Evans. Pushes forward to Johnson. Johnson tries to throw it down. I think Pike got a piece of that. They say he didn't. And so it's going to be St. Thomas ball. They're just going to call that a missed dunk from Johnson. 22 seconds left to go. Valentine coming the other way, taking his time. Pike, mid-range, no good. And it's Oaks who sneaks in. Oaks sneaks in, 6 points of the game, and that will be your first half. Absolute domination by St. Thomas. They lead 47-22 over St. Pius. We'll take a short break here at halftime. I'll come back here in a couple of minutes, recap the first half, and then we'll get the second half underway here on the Legacy Sports Network. This game brought to you by First Community.
just don't know which one it is.
Yeah.
That's where I haven't had a chance to play with this stuff. I've been working on this streaming.
Yeah.
Like, so one of the things I've done is we can stream audio directly to our website as well.
Yeah.
Jump in and max out not paying anybody extra to do it.
Nice.
All I gotta do is basically tell them. Same thing with the stream. So like right now I'm streaming to our servers at our office, and then they are sending it to all the other stations as well.
Yeah.
That's one thing that most people don't.
All right, clear the court. Clear the court.
Stream to their Facebook, or stream to their YouTube, or
Clear the court.
website. You guys should tell everybody because not everybody's on YouTube.
No. So yeah.
Everybody all at once. Everybody can watch on their favorite station all at once.
That makes sense. That's why you have to have your servers, so your servers can send it to.
It is a lot of work. I mean, any idiot can build it, but it just takes a lot of man hours.
I can imagine. Yeah.
So, and you gotta have the know-how.
Yeah. Yeah.
So right now, our servers, like right now, we're on their Wi-Fi. If they block Facebook, they might take the store.
Yeah.
We don't have that problem because ours goes directly to our site and then to all the others.
Yeah.
See, and the one big thing this week that I was doing was going into backup so that if our main broke, I can jump to the backup
Nice.
and have, never lose a story.
Where's it all located at?
It's here in the Woodward.
Yeah.
We've got a one server. Well, I invested the money to have my servers at a server.
Yeah.
So I've been basically living at the server.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Because there's so much stuff I can do remotely, but there's certain things that I won't open the doorway for the internet to ever see.
Yeah.
So it's only locally. I have to be sitting on that computer to actually do it. Which kind of sucks, but
See, it's worth it in the long haul. Yeah.
yeah. And pretty soon we're going to be working.
All right, I'm hopping on.
Halftime slowly coming to an end here at St. Thomas High School, home of the Eagles. It's been all Eagles. They lead 47-22 after one half of play. Jake Pike, the big man on the scoreboard, 20 points, 6 of 7 from 3. Absolute domination. He could not miss the big man. Ty Beston following close behind him, or I shouldn't say close, but behind him with 9 points of his own. 5 points from Jamar Franklin, 6 from Michael Oakes. And then Schaefer Henderson, Evan Levi, and Jackson Fazan contributing as well. On the St. Pius end, leading scorer, Vincent Doucet with 6, Rocky Mazziotti and Nathan Alvarez both with 5, and then Trenton Evans and Jordan Johnson adding a few buckets of their own. So less than 10 seconds left to go here on the halftime clock. St. Thomas should be well within their way to advancing to 21-1 for a big-time showdown, 7:30 against Concordia Lutheran for the District 2 TAP 6A Championship.
File your taxes today at Jackson Hewitt. You could get up to $3,500 the same day with a no-fee refund advance loan from Jackson Hewitt.
And that game should be absolutely incredible. Already one win on the day, or on the season, for St. Thomas against Lutheran. Took him down 54-43 back on January 13th. The lone loss of the season for the Eagles coming against Westbury Christian all the way back in December. Lost that game 57-50. Second half underway. Starting 5 out there for both teams. Franklin from the corner. No good. Jordan Johnson coming the other way. Push to the outside. And he's just going to throw it up in the air. Dibble gets it. Panthers will reset. Alvarez looking inside. Block there from Beston. Johnson comes away with it. His fadeaway no good. And they're going to call a foul on Franklin. Jamar Franklin's first of the game. Inbounding the ball will be Dibble. 47-22, no scoring here so far. And a push away, big time there from Alvarez on Oaks. Saw that coming from a mile away. He's having a conversation there with the referee, but I don't think that's going to change anything. And so another turnover here for the Panthers. So, and it's 11 game, about to be 12 game winning streak here for the Eagles. Valentine looking for Pike in the corner. He's going to let it rip. Shot is missed. Air ball there. Rare one from Pike. Coming the other way is Dibble. His layup no good. Fighting for his own rebound. Comes away with it. Kicks it out to Doucet. Doucet's three-pointer is good. 9 points now for Vincent Doucet. 47-25 now the score. Early going here in the third quarter. Valentine just holding the ball. Coach Carnell James giving him words of encouragement. And they're going to call a foul there, I believe, on Jake Pike away from the ball. Didn't quite catch what it was, but it will be a turnover for St. Thomas. Doucet in the corner. He's going to let it rip. No good. Rebound Pike. Franklin going to try and up the tempo. Drops it off to Oaks. Can Oaks handle it? He can. Lays it up and in. 8 points for Michael Oaks. 49-25. 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Shupak. Pike didn't even have to jump. Use those long limbs to block the ball. Gonna call a region foul on KJ Dibble. So both teams with 2 team fouls now. 5:40 left. Third quarter, 49-25 lead for St. Thomas. Going to be a substitution here. Trenton Evans into the ball game. Same with Rocky Mazziotti. Dibble and Alvarez to the bench. Franklin driving strong on Mazziotti, puts it up and in. Jamar Franklin, 51-25. St. Thomas is doubled up. St. Pius. Jordan Johnson misses the mid-range jump shot. Now some pressure on Valentine. Has a couple of Panthers defenders on him. Jamar Franklin just loses the ball out into the stands. And so it will be St. Pius ball. Mazziotti pressured by Franklin. Franklin pokes it away, but Evans gathers control of it. Evans drives baseline, drops it off to Doucet. Oaks, though, caused the shot to go off, and then Pike pokes the ball out of bounds. So Mazziotti will inbound as Schaefer Henderson and Evan Levi into the game. Pike and Oaks, the big man, going to take a break. So both teams, no big men on the court. Jordan Johnson shot airball. Mazziotti with the rebound, puts it up and in. 51-27, nearing the midway point of this third quarter. Levi drives in, kicks out to Franklin. Shot no good. Doucet with the rebound. Now it's Mazziotti coming the other way. Looking to push the pace. Double teamed by Schaefer and Levi. Throws it into Doucet. Able to corral it, but misses the floater. Gets his own rebound. Shot up and in. Vincent Doucet now 11 points on the game. 51-24, halfway point of the third quarter. Levi taking point. Franklin. Paul poked away by Evans. They're going to call a foul. Third team foul of the half. First on Evans. Three-pointer from Beston is good. 54-29. And then Schupak takes it all the way across the court, lays it in for his first points of the game. 54-31 now the score. St. Thomas leads. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Beston drives baseline. Little floater is good. 14 points down the day for Beston. Jordan Johnson. Beautiful dribble behind the back. Can't make the shot at the free throw line. Ball will remain St. Pius ball, though. Substitution made. Jackson Fazan coming into the ball game for Valentine. Schaefer Henderson steals the ball, passes forward to Franklin. Franklin up and under, can't quite finish. Rebound Beston out to Franklin, and he drills the three. (59-21). Jordan Johnson can't finish the layup. St. Pius leading, taking it the other way is Beston. His layup, they're going to call goaltending. That one probably was going to go in. Johnson smacks the backboard, causing the ball to come up from the rim. 61-31, absolute domination here for St. Thomas. Ball inside to Doucet. They're going to call a foul on Vazan, his second of the game. So Vincent Doucet, the leading scorer for the Panthers, will head to the line. That free throw, now 12 points on the day for Doucet. Second free throw is good. 13 points for Doucet, 61-33 lead though for St. Thomas. Levi coming the other way. Jamar Franklin. Corner to Beston. Shot no good. Schupak gathers it in the scramble. Guarded by Beston. Beston drops it off to, Schupak drops it off to Carroll. Over to Evans. Evans trying to drive on Henderson, stolen by Franklin. Levi up ahead to Franklin. Layup up and in. Jamar Franklin, 12 points. 63-33, 30-point lead for St. Thomas. 1 minute, 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. This game a complete departure from the first meetup. That was only a 9-point win for the Eagles at St. Pius. As a block there from Fazan, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession stays with the Panthers as Jake Pike checks in for Beston. So a completely different game, as I said, from the one on January 17th. That one a 44-35 win for St. Thomas. They've already scored 20 more points in that game, and we aren't even done with the third quarter yet. So the home field advantage, as I said, doing wonders here for the Eagles. Doucet from deep, and he drills it. 16 points now for Vincent Doucet. 63-36 the score. Jamar Franklin, what a drive. Jamar Franklin now all the way up to 18 points, 65-36 game. It's about 30 seconds left. Turnover, Fazan sends it to Levi. Levi out to Pike. Pike for three, no good. Levi, smallest man on the court, gets the rebound. Levi gonna take a shot from three, no good. Rebound Panthers, they're pushing ahead. Evans with the ball. I'm going to call a blocking foul on Jamar Franklin with 11 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Second foul for Jamar Franklin. (65-36) lead. First free throw from Evans, no good. Wesley Stallings going to step into the game for Doucet. Second, no good for Evans as well. Pike gets the board, hands it off to Franklin. 5 seconds left. What will Franklin do with it? And they call a moving screen set by Jake Pike. Second of the game, both away from the ball. So Pius will get a shot here, third quarter. 3 seconds left to get one final shot off. Maziotti looking to inbound, gets it into Dibble. Dibble with the heave, no good. So that will do it for the third quarter here on the Legacy Sports Network. This game being brought to you by First Community. Thank you for First Community for sponsoring this game. We'll take a quick break here as St. Thomas leads St. Pius 65-36. 8 minutes left to play. Eight minutes left to go before the St. Thomas Eagles close out their 12th win in a row. This one coming against the St. Pius Panthers. They lead 65-36. Fourth quarter going to get underway. St. Thomas will improve to 5-0 in district. St. Pius will fall to 0-6. Excuse me, a 6-0 in district for the Eagles. In the game for the Eagles, Pike, Fazan, Levi, Henderson, and Franklin. And it's Dibble, Ivan Ramos, Maziotti, Stallings, and Carroll for the Panthers. So Coach Carnell James and squad not going to touch the brakes. Henderson takes it inside. Missed. Passed outside, then back to him this time. Henderson's going to finish. 5 points on the game for Henderson. 67-36 lead. Air ball there, but Ramos gets the board. Ramos working inside, dumps it off to Mazziotti. Mazziotti guarded by Pike. Don't think you want to shoot it on him. Carroll with the ball, ferociously guarded by Levi. He's going to have to give the ball up. Mazziotti with the drive. Kicks out to Dibble. Inside to Carroll. Too hot to handle. As Oaks will check into the game for Pike. No second half points for Pike yet. He's put up all 20 in the first half. In the second half, it's been all Jamar Franklin. Fazan working inside, but he's going to get fouled by Carroll. Carroll's first of the game. And Fazan will shoot two. Fazan nails the second free throw, 69-36. Now the score, 4 points now for Jackson Fazan. Ambitious three there from Dibble. Ahead to Oates, will he slam it down? Makes a couple men miss, no dunk, but he'll take the 2 points. 10 points now for Michael Oates. 71-36 the score. 6.5 minutes left to go in this ball game. Step back three from Dibble, no good. Jamar Franklin leading the charge the other way. Franklin guarded by Carroll, looking to get by him. Splits the double team, puts the bucket up and in. Jamar Franklin has completely taken over in this second half. 73-36, just under 6 minutes left to go. And the foul going to be called on KJ Dibble for the moving screen. Rammed his shoulder into Fazan. Luca Laboya and Preston Bowman coming into the game, seeing their first action. And Jordan Johnson will enter into the game for St. Pius. Levi with the ball. He'll lead the charge. Levi, what a drive. Scoop layup up and in. And it was Ramos, Ivan Ramos with the drive on the other end. He's fouled. They call the foul on Bowman. So it'll be 2 for Ivan Ramos. First from Ramos, in and out, no good. Been absolute domination, as I've said today. For St. Thomas, they lead 75-36. 5.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Second is good, so Ramos gets on the board with a point of his own. 75-37 now the score. Also into the game, Matthew Fody. Fodi to Laboya, out to Fazan, and Fazan, pivot foot move, gonna be a travel. So no starters in the game now for St. Thomas. They're all resting on the bench with a well-earned rest after the way they've played. Good amount of reserves in for St. Pius as well. Ramos can't handle the pass, gets it. Big man Stallings hands the ball off to Johnson. Johnson gets the ball stolen from Fazan. Can Fazan get it? He does. Dumps inside to Laboya. Laboya, strong dribble. Up and in. Luca Laboya, his first points of the game. 77-37. Turnover again from St. Pius. Bowman coming the other way. Laboya. Pass, fake, ball blocked by Johnson. Fazan inside Laboya again. Gonna get another chance. And it's Mazziotti with the board. Rocky coming the other way, sends it to Ramos. Jordan Johnson gonna take it himself. I think they're gonna call a foul on Luca Laboya there. Yeah, foul on 1-1. 8th team foul. And so it'll be a 1-1 here, I believe, for Johnson. Trey Robinson steps into the game for Schaefer Henderson. First free throw misses for Johnson. Johnson only 4 points on the day. Been a bit of a struggle for him. See St. Pius leading scorer, averaging 11.9 per game. And yeah, it was a 1-1. And no one did anything after the first shot was missed. So some confusion on every end. 40-point lead. Clock going to continue to roll here. With St. Pius inbounding. Johnson takes it all the way, fouled and one. Second foul on Luca Laboya. Jordan Johnson. 3 points the hard way for the young man. Now 7 on the day for him. 77-40. St. Pius leads. Fodi coming the other way. Guarded by Mazziotti. 2.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Laboya, the bad throw. Carroll gets a paw on it, but it goes out of bounds on him, so ball will remain with the Eagles. Laboya, cross-court pass over to Fazan. He can't finish the three-pointer. Coming the other way is Carroll. Spin move. No good. Rebound Johnson. And he's going to reset everything. Johnson thought about throwing it inside to Carroll. Carroll goes baseline. His shot is good. Are they going to call an offensive foul? Great job there, Preston Bowman, putting his body on the line. Second foul of the day for Carroll. I believe that's the third charge of the game. Taken by St. Thomas. They've been willing to put their bodies on the line at every point in this ball game as Bowen misses the layup. Johnson coming the other way. Fodi on him. Breezes past him. Up and in and one once again. Jordan Johnson. As the foul is called on Trey Robinson. Johnson nails the free throw. Now 10 points on the day for him. 77-43 the score. St. Thomas leading. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Fody loses the ball. Who's going to get it? Gathered by Stallings. Pushes forward to Johnson. Johnson with a fadeaway, mid-range, up and in. $77-45 the score. Just over a minute left to go. Three-pointer now, 80-45. With just 30 seconds left to go. Johnson on the other end, no good. Bowman tries to throw it ahead to Fazan, stolen by Johnson. Johnson coming the other way, puts it up and in. Jordan Johnson now with 12 points on the day. Fazan for three, no good. 80-47. St. Thomas leads. 10 seconds left. Johnson looking to get some more points. Stolen. Fazan with the ball. Takes it all the way. Tries to throw it down, but can't quite do it. And so with 2 seconds left, that will be your ball game. St. Thomas going to win their 12th game in a row. They take this one over St. Pius, 80-47. Total domination here for the Eagles. I'm looking through their season. I believe that is their highest, if not one of their highest. Yeah, their highest scoring total of the entire season. What a performance here by the St. Thomas Eagles. So once again, they improved to 6-0 in District 2 6A here in the TAPS section of private school basketball, and they set themselves up very nicely on Friday. District championship on the line here at St. Thomas High School. St. Thomas versus Concordian Lutheran. The gym should be absolutely packed. You can catch that game right here on the Legacy Sports Network. Cannot wait. For St. Thomas, leading scorers, Jake Pike with 20, Ty Beston and Jamar Franklin, both with over 15 points on the day. They were absolutely phenomenal. Michael Oakes added 10 of his own. For St. Pius, Vincent Doucet had 16 points, and Jordan Johnson added 12. So once again, your final score here, St. Thomas Eagles 80, the St. Pius Panthers 47. I've been Tucker Reeves. Thank you all for listening to the Legacy Sports Network. This game brought to you by First Community. Once again, next Friday, 2:30 p.m., same time, 7:30 p.m., excuse me. Same time, same place. St. Thomas versus Concordian Lutheran. District championship on the line. Make sure to tune in right here on the Legacy Sports Network to catch all of the action. But that will do it for us here at St. Thomas High School. Once again, your final, St. Thomas 80, St. Pius 47. Thank you for listening to this game brought to you by First Community on the Legacy Sports Network.